I'm Mr. Grindler, and here are my creatures. Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Grindler's Creatures, but on today's episode we have a Monocentropus balfouri REHOUSE, and to be honest, this is probably one of my favourite that I've actually recorded and edited up. And yeah, I don't know why, I really like the enclosure. It's just absolutely fascinating. But I'm going to go into showing you the enclosure first, and then we're going to get into the actual REHOUSE bit. So I'm not going to talk for much longer. Let's get straight into showing you this enclosure, guys. I have carefully thought about the design of this enclosure. A mix of clay, sand, cocoa, tortoise life and even topsoil at times. I find this mix with different ratios to make some awesome substrate for dry species, especially the Monocentropus balfouri. I have formed rocks out of dry clay that has been left for months, giving that extra look. And as always, we must have a Buddha in the tank. Some of you might be asking, where is the water dish? Balfouri is the only species I keep without a water dish as communals or adult females. Crucify me all you like, these species can go a rather long time without water. Sounds silly, but I actually found a big juvenile size balfouri laying in a water dish dead once. Since removing from the enclosure, the communal still thrives. By misting the web that they lay with water is enough for these species in a communal setup. For solos, I've raised with and without with no issues, but I prefer to use them for solos and less adult. This is only the way that I do it, and I've had no issues with any as of yet. Knowing balfouris, the female will likely start webbing the area straight away. Hopefully we get a nice sight from the Buddha. But this is the enclosure for the next adult female balfouri. I cannot wait to see this tank in a month's time. And she will be paired eventually down the line. Now sit back and relax. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's watch some balfouris. Now, to me, that is just a fantastic enclosure. You know, I've tried balfouris many different ways, and yeah, this is the way I'm going this time. But now, let's actually have a look at what balfouri is going to go into this enclosure. The original rehouse of these Monocentropus balfouri are actually over on Couch Doctor Arachnophobia's channel. I do truly owe Craig a lot for assisting in so many videos across my channel. Without a second person, there is no way I could freehand record the way that I do. And that goes for anyone who has assisted before. I really like this part as I could find myself getting lost in a dark hole. Just look as the web gets pulled apart. And there is the Monocentropus balfouri. So a question for all you returning viewers. What have you thought of the music lately? Music has been a big thing for me, trying to find the right music for that added touch. Craig says I spend way too much time looking. I know the music is different to a lot of other channels, but it's something I really dig lately. I just want to make that perfect atmosphere. With her home being stripped from her, she knows that something is wrong. Scurrying away back into her burrow, hoping she will not be disturbed from what is about to come. Not today though. Back down she goes. Craig's not wearing this one today. That was not that difficult, or so we thought. So this is actually pretty funny, but when we actually put the catch cup on the table, we didn't put anything over the top, so it just ended up coming out onto the table, and now this is where I'm going to show you it from. The Monocentropus balfouri now has the perfect time to make her run for it. I must say though, she is absolutely beautiful. And there she goes. I have had mixed experiences with solo Monocentropus balfouris, with some solos being absolute dicks and others being complete babes. The balfouri did in fact beat the table, as you can see her coming back over. She gave us the right run around there. This balfouri is not messing around, causing us all sorts of grief. This is why I love my table. Having this as a barrier and the way to have tarantulas on the table is really a lifesaver at times. This is some of my favourite music in this video. And she has been caught. Let's get her in. Okay, so now we have it back in the catch cup. We are now going to put it inside the enclosure. How can you say no to the Monocentropus balfouri? Everything about them just does it for me. The colours just draw me in. Just absolutely stunning. That female Monocentropus balfouri is just hot. Love it. I just love balfouris. They just, I don't know. I'd have a whole collection of balfouris. I'm not even kidding. And you know what? One day I probably will end up with a whole collection of balfouris because the way that I'm breeding them, I'm getting communals. It's just, yeah. I love balfouris. I love them. Just love them. So now I'm going to show you a little bit more footage of this female, and then that'll be it for today's episode. Right, so thank you very much for watching today's episode, guys. It honestly means a lot. The feedback, the comments, the likes. Thank you very much, guys. But if you could like, comment, and share, that would be absolutely great. If you haven't, then hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I upload next. That would be great. Don't forget, I've got membership now, 3 different tiers. So if you want to help and support the channel, then there's a join button down below. There's a link down in the description. It would mean the world, guys. Thank you very much for every single member so far. I think I smashed it this time. Did I smash it? I hope I smashed it. If I smashed it, drop it down in the comments. Mr. Grindler smashed it. But anyway, guys, Mr. Grindler's down here. So are my creatures. So are my balfouris. I will see you next time. Have a great week, guys. Peace.
Thank you.